We choose and engage with different screens for different reasons. So we took Carl Jung's archetypes and decided to have a little fun with the screen game and try to put personality to screen. So the television. Think about why you watch television. You watch television because it's like your best friend. It's the everyman. The television doesn't talk back to you. It just pushes content that you want. If you're not in a great mood and you need to be cheered up, you watch a comedy. If you want a romance, for whatever reasons, you watch a romance. You can change any channel, and all it does is listen. It doesn't talk back. So what kind of content would you put on a television? Well, you'd put content that could tap into emotion, certainly that entertains you, helps you just relax because it's still the lean back mode, and it doesn't make you work that hard. And then we started thinking, what's the computer? What's the PC in your life? Well, the PC is the sage. What do? You go to the PC because you want to search for information and it gives you back a quick answer, right? And it just makes you feel smart because you can use it when you have something that you need an answer to, or you're doing research on, or you want to find out something at the last minute because you want to find out what vacation you're going to go to and connect, right? So what kind of content do you need on your PC? You want content that makes you know something, makes you look good, lets you participate, lets you contribute, teaches you something, makes you feel smart. It empowers you with knowledge. It helps you be the best that you can be. And then we said, well, what about that mobile device, right? And I have to say, it is a thrill for me to have someone from Docomo in the audience. I have been looking at Docomo for over 14 years when I started getting into digital and how advanced the Docomo mobile technology was in Japan, and they were so far ahead of the US, it was really impressive. But the mobile device, we call the lover. Why? It's always on you. It knows everything about you. It knows where you are. It has your most personal information. And if that's the case, what do you expect from the mobile device? You expect personalization. You expect information that is on the go, 24/7, but customized. Because I use that mobile phone for everything, don't give me nonsense that I'm not interested in. You better push me stuff that knows who I am, that knows me. Give me information that knows me very well, that will help me make decisions with geolocal on the go, and that will make me feel like it belongs to me. It's my personal device. And then there's that tablet. And a lot of people put the tablet in the same box as the mobile phone, which is why I never call it mobile anymore. It's portable digital devices, because tablet and the mobile phone, both you can take on the go. But the tablet is really very different than the mobile phone. Why? It's the wizard. It creates an experience. It's magic. Magic happens. It's this remarkable thing where things come to life. The mobile has a little screen. The messages have to be relevant. The tablet has a screen that creates a magical experience. So, what do we expect from the tablet? We expect this experience. We expect flexibility. We multitask on the tablet. It curates our life. And so by thinking about the screens in this kind of way, I don't think it's about what media you use, but it is about how do we engage all of the screens. But we have to create the right content in the right context, on the right channel, because at the end of the day, consumers are pulling the information. It's one brand. The brand has to figure out how they're telling their story using all of these screens, because consumers are using all these screens. So Ipsos has opened a new group called OTX. It was a company I created many years ago and sold recently to Ipsos. And it was always about finding new ways, or at least asking the questions and opening our minds to how do we really understand all these new things happening in our world. We can't pretend they're not happening. I would love for them all to go away, because linear measurement is much easier. When we watched and engaged in media one by one, it was so much easier. So I wish that my life were easier and I didn't have to keep asking myself these questions and looking in the mirror and being really scared. But we do have to help our brands understand how to utilize these cross-platforms and how to utilize these new experiences and these new channels to engage the connected consumer today through content, through context, through channels. And we're playing now with new social technology, which really is an exciting era. When I first pioneered online research, so I was very responsible for migrating research from face-to-face, from mall to telephone to the internet. I was doing it when the only people online were wealthy old men on broadband connections, hardly representative. But we built an ecosystem of how to engage people on the internet. But there were a few things I used to say to myself. How do you fish where the fish were? They were all online. How do you engage consumers in an authentic experience, mimicking their expectations in a digital world? And it's all about a portable digital device. But then I started thinking, you know, the fish aren't just swimming online anymore. They're all downloading apps. Walmart, for example, has 187 million people that download their app. And right now on their app, it's just coupons and deals and information. But what if we can harness the ability to activate the people in an app, which, by the way, if you're downloading an app, you're on a portable digital device. And if you're on a portable digital device, we're mimicking your expectations in a digital world. What if we could get so much smarter about who these people are in the app, demographically, sociographically, psychographically, right, profile, and then we can push activities based on who they are. And not just research activities, marketing activities, sending the right coupons because we know what you buy, right? Sending the right content, allowing them to utilize the technology the way they want to. Being able to go into a supermarket and take a picture of a package, and it can open up content. It can open up content on recipes, on shopping lists, on how nice your hair could look with different colors, on absolutely anything you wanted. So I really do believe this will be the next it, and I think it's going to be the next it faster than we blink. Fasten your seatbelts. It's time to change. Stop living in denial. Because if you don't, you will be irrelevant. And I learned a new phrase a couple of days ago from a friend of mine named Brian Solis, who says that there's something called digital Darwinism. That our society and technology might adapt faster than we're ready for them. They're going. It's up to us to go with them. And to do that, we must start to dream in digital.